Ladies and gentlemen, let's say hello to our little friend CLS. CLS. This is the daily chart. I'm going to talk a little bit about the chart. This is a hidden gem stock. I like this one. Look how, hey, are we not going up? Do we have to worry about what direction we're going in? This thing is up. You're probably like, well, how much? How much is it up? Hey, everybody, 300% right there for the year. For the year. Yes, yes. So we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. This is Miss Moneymaker, anything that moves. Let's get into it a little bit here. Alrighty, so going to do a little housekeeping over here. See, look at this. Next earnings, 34 days. We have time. What was the other prior earnings? I'm on the right side of the screen for everybody. What was the other earnings like? Well, look at all these little green dots. So it always exceeded. I'm going to show you that later in the video too. Look at this. Okay, here we go. For the week, the month, 3 months. Okay, the year, 300%. Okay, technicals. What does it say for technicals? It says buy. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right. So why am I showing this? Summertime markets are kind of finicky. Okay. Markets could, some of these stocks, like Apple right now selling off, Meta selling off while I'm talking, right? But right now, this is still saying a buy. All right. So I said, let me show my family how this is going up so nicely. Make money wisely. I love that. So what company is this? All right. This is them. Who are they? I know. This is their website. Looks pretty, right? Okay. Pretty. Supply chain people. All right. So our complete life cycle solutions. Okay. Supply chain. You know clearly during the pandemic, we had a lot of supply chain issues, right? I was looking in here to see who are they? Where's Mr. Man? Here he goes. Okay, this guy right here, Rob. All right. So Rob, this is not his first rodeo. It's not Rob's first rodeo. He's been around a little bit. So I like that. He's been around a little bit. Here he goes, President CEO of one of the world's largest independent global aerospace management. Okay, things like that. Okay, started in GE. So I was like, okay, he's been around. And clearly he's holding this company down. That's everybody else. This is the financial officer. I just wanted to show the website. Because sometimes we never, ever see the website, right? So let's go into the stock a little bit here. Okay, daily time frame. Technical analysis. This is what I do, right? So if something doesn't look technically, I don't care what everybody's saying. Daily time frame, right? So right here, this purple, gold, and green, this is telling you these moving averages, okay? I always want to be above the 200 if I want to make money, okay? If we're trying to say the stock is going up, let's be above this 200 gold line, this 50-day, this purple line. I love buying when the stock hits that. Okay, that's always a good area to buy, okay, when we're like just touching it and we could buy to go up. And then this green line. So right now, you see the stock is nicely above all of that, okay? We're trending upward, okay? I like stocks that are trending upward. We've been trending upward. How long? Let's see, forever? See, when I go all the way back, look how far back am I going? 2014, people, right there. 2014. It went sideways a long time, but at least it wasn't going down. It did sideways, like Tesla did this, by the way. Everybody who used to follow Tesla back in the day, I had Tesla a long time ago before, I held that, and clearly, yes, we made bank with that. All right. So, but once it decided to go, it took off. It didn't go down. These are the kind of stocks I like, the ones that I can sleep well, and I want my audience to be able to sleep well, because where is there ever a big sell-off, really? This little bit right here in 2020, okay, pandemic. Okay, but other than the pandemic, when the whole world went down, Other than that, it was okay. So this is to me is like, okay, this is safe. Okay, this is like having a savings account that grows. Okay, that's how I see that. Alrighty, so I'm just enjoying this stock. Let's draw some support levels. Let's get into it a little bit. Alrighty, so when I'm looking at this, you see where the stock came up to this level and then people sold off, right? It sold off. People sold. Same thing here. Sold off. All right. So this area, okay, right, boom, there. Okay, so because as you heard in other videos, if this is your first time, welcome. I Miss Moneymaker, anything that moves. Okay, so when the stock got to this price level here, $50.75, it hit his head on the ceiling of the house and it came down. It's like, oh, I bumped my head. Boop. Okay, and it bumped his head again. Okay, so but once it went through that level, okay, it became support. So now, instead of you hitting your head on the ceiling of your house, you're walking on the floor. This is support. So right here, $50.75 became support. Now, so what do? Because you want to take action on these things. Set alerts. Set alerts. Okay, whatever platform you're using, you know, what you want to do is you set your little alert so that when the stock comes back down to these levels, you know to buy. Okay, not financial advice. You know to buy, right? Because so you just go into, if you're using Yahoo Finance or whatever you're using, set an alert so it could trigger you to once we're below like this area. Okay, so maybe that's like $53. You want to know. Okay, so you could pick some up. Okay, because I like buying on support. So this is the point I'm showing you. Because the stock, before this prior resistance, it becomes support. That's the rule. That's how it goes. Okay, and it's following those rules. I like a stock that's following rules. Okay, even though the market is kind of, being a little funny because it's summer and whatever, CLS is like, no, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. All right, so we want to buy around this area. Okay, now see before how we fell a little bit below the purple line, the 50-day moving average. So you got to know that stocks can do that a little bit just to fake people out and make you nervous. But it recovered. Each time it did that, it recovered. It recovered. Okay. So look, this is 2024, right? So back here, this is 2023. It always recovered. So this, I'm showing, it's a hidden gem. I'm showing it because it feels very safe. Okay. For a lot of people who need a little safety, because you don't want to be sweating every stock you're in. Some stocks you just want to be like, okay, let me just press cruise control, put it on autopilot. So even if we break a little below this purple line, right, it should still recover. That's what it should do. Nothing has to do what it always did, but the probability is there, okay, because it's done it so many times, and that's why I'm speaking about it. All right, so now let's also draw another trend line. What other trend line is Moneymaker? Well, let's look at it like a little bit like, hold on. Just give me a little second. We're going to draw another line here. Oh, boop, 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 boop. Okay, we're going to take from here, kind of like that. All right. Okay, so what I'm saying with that, so I'm going to take away some of these I'm going to take this away, right? So it's not looking so busy. Alrighty, so my point is what I'm saying right now, the stock interacted with this price level before, kind of here too, okay? And here, so we may go like boop, 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 around here. So what number is that? This right here, is that $56. Okay, so if we go blip, 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 sell off, maybe we'll go to $56. So if we never come back in this other zone, $56, because you never know. Sometimes stocks don't look back, but for so long. So this is a little area for me to know. Okay, if I hit here, maybe I want to buy a little bit here. If market really sells hard and this thing really sells hard, definitely $50 level. Now what? So these are support levels I'm showing you. Now what about what's ahead of us? Well, okay, what is ahead of us is this. We got that little bit of problem. We're close. We're close to this other area, and that's why I'm showing it. Look, we hit our head here before on the ceiling, so it became resistance. We have to really break through that. When we hit here, okay, we hit there before, we sold off. When we hit here again, we may sell off, but see, look at this line. You see what I mean? So watch. It could go like this. Bloop, 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 doop, doop, doop. May break out that time, or it may go like this and then break out. You don't know. You don't know. But we could be, coiling tightly like that. Okay? This pattern right here, this line going this way, this line going up, ascending triangle. We like those because those usually break to the upside. Okay? So now that's good to know because look, when they did it here, okay, went up. So this is what I wanted to show everybody. So you may have a little resistance at this $60.94. So sometimes I don't want to, buy at the tippy tops like that because you buy at the little tippy top and you're like, why did it sell off? Oh my God, sky is falling. No, you bought into an area of resistance. This is what these videos are for. So you can see that because you can't always see that. Okay, I'm going to keep moving forward and everything. Don't want to make the video too long because God, I could talk about it because I love this stuff. I love how, the graph, I love it. Okay, 30, Jesus. Nope. 300%. My blue chips that I hold that are really good, that's the rule. The rule is for my portfolio, I want something over 300%. You had to have been performing for a while. You've had to be showing me it's not your first day, it's not your second day. Okay, Apple, Tesla, Palantir, yeah, all of those, yeah, cute, yeah, all that. But it's a lot of ups and downs with all of those, okay? And everything doesn't need to be that way. This is, for everybody, hold on, let me just get my marker. Okay, the revenue, hold on, let me just move this. Okay, so EPS right here. Look at this. Look how much green this is. Okay, look how much green this is. This is going back to 2022. Okay, so it says surprise, but no surprise there. No surprise there. Green the whole way through. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes people, we're making it too hard. Let's just go with something where it's green at. Like, why are we fighting for every penny? When some of these other stocks up and down, the earnings miss and it's mixed and all that. Everything doesn't have to be, such a big fight. Like, some of your portfolio needs to just chill, okay, and just make you some money. Okay, so you can, you could buy the cat food. You could buy that cat food every weekend. Your cat is happy. Look at this too. This is also same stock, okay, same stock. CLS, earnings, right? It's just another way, EPS, revenues of looking at it. It's just so much green. Look at that. That's beautiful, okay? Beautiful. How far back are we going? This is 2021, last time they saw red. People, come on now. Come on. I just want to give you a quote. There are risks and costs to a program of action. If you know who I'm quoting, drop it in the comments. So there are risks and costs to a program of action. Okay? But they are far less than the long-range risks and costs of comfortable inaction. I can't stand when people don't take any action. You just let everything happen. Come on now. Set your alerts, people. Come on. Set your alerts. Set your alerts. Take action. Have an alert set down here. That was Kennedy, by the way. I don't think I had to say that. I think it was obvious that was Kennedy. All right. But I know this is worldwide. I know people from Singapore is watching. I know people in Germany are watching. I see you. Shout out to everybody overseas. Okay. So set alerts in this area. Now, even here, this area right here, 56, I was telling you about that. Set an alert there so you could pick up a little. But in case we fall out of here, don't go in so hard where you can't hold to go down here. All right. Have a stop loss under here. Okay. So you don't have to go underwater. You don't have to go in red. If you have a portfolio position in your brokerage account, what is this? What was that? Okay. Set a stop loss. Set a stop loss so you don't go in the red. Okay. But once again, don't do this inaction crap. Don't do that. All right. So once again, there are risks and costs to a program of action. Yeah, there's risks and costs to everything, people. But they're far less than the long-range risks and costs of comfortable inaction. You get nowhere with that inaction. You get nowhere. Can't stand that. I'll see you in the next video. Let's take some action. Make some money. Miss Moneymaker next time.